choose balance is complicated. On one hand, it can be amazing and dynamic, and on the other hand, sometimes it is comparable to a shit-covered bath mat. The Dragon's Fury is a great example of a well-balanced weapon. It is incredibly fun to use, and it's fair to fight against. It shakes up Pyro's default playstyle, and turns it into something different, but recognizable. However, sometimes you have a bath mat that's covered in something brown, which you realize is unmistakably human feces. Meet the Pomson.
The Pomson 6000, Engineericus Pomsonus, is a primary weapon for the engineer. Many videos have been made about the Pomson, none of which hold it in high regard. But today, we at Crackhouse Entertainment are here to change that. This video, and moving forward, this series, will be about shining light on items that sometimes get the metaphorical and literal shaft by the community. CHE believes that every weapon has a redeeming quality, and finds it offensive when weapons like the Enforcer and Sandman get labeled as bad weapons, when in reality, they are just misunderstood. So, enough yammering, let's shuffle on over to the stats.
By looking at the stats, you can see a large lump of pure, 100% A-grade toxic shit. But when you look past, you see, well, nothing. Because the Pomson has just about nothing going for it. But, if you change your brain's chemistry a bit, to that inebriated individual, you can see that, well, there still isn't much going for it, is there? Well, let's at least talk about the stats.
The Pomson is a Dr. George Bragg ray gun weapon, which fires 4 laser thingies per clip that travel at 1200 hammer units a second, with infinite reserve ammo. The laser thingies have a base damage of 60 and can do 70 damage at max ramp up and 32 at max fall off. The thingamabobbers can't be air blasted, and they drain 10% uber and 20% cloak, and do 80% less damage against buildings. In other words, instead of a shotgun, you get some shitty laser cannon that shoots slow as fuck projectiles that do like 40 damage and annoy medics. That's it.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, they should bring back the headshot mechanic, you know, like, TS weapon used to be good when it, you know, could headshot, and do mini crits, and actually do damage. You know, like, Valve hates Engineer and decided to nerf it into Oblivion, because, like, Engineer used to be a good class, but now Engineer's a bad class. You know, like, the other day I was playing Just Cause 2, and, like, I was using the machine gun, like, headshotting everyone, because how the fuck else are you supposed to play Just Cause 2? And, you know, that reminded me, like, you know, Valve nerfed the Pomson, and, like, I don't want to stop using the Pomson, but the Pomson sucks now. Because, like, I used to be able to hit headshots, but now I can't hit headshots. It's like, why can't I hit headshots? You know, and all the fucking kids now use the Rescue Ranger, because the Rescue Ranger can headshot. But, like, I'm not gonna stop using the Pomson, because the Pomson can't headshot, because the Rescue Ranger's a crutch for bad NGs. But, like, that's not what the Pomson's meant to be. Is like, you know, I was playing, like, Call of Duty Zombies the other day, like, it Just Cause 2. And, like, you know, like, Razak Rasmus said, like, that one thing about, like, his... That's right, this hunk of junk truly is not the Chunghwa of engineer primaries. Of course, being the asshats we are, we came up with some optimal strategies with the Pomson. Strategy number 1 is to go full-on Tech Wizard. Combining the Pomson with the Short Circuit and the Eureka effect will give you a rootin' soldier shooting time. Of course, you could also pair with the Wrangler and the Sovereign Hospitality if your hobbies consist of self-inflicted electroshock therapy. And if you're sharp as sand and pointy as bricks, you could pair it with the stock pistol and half a bottle of Adderall, since you'll need it after this video. After those, well, yeah, that's all I got for you.
Many videos have been made about this horrific excuse for a weapon throughout the ages, but few have ever tackled the Pomson's place in MVM. And for good reason, because it's even shittier there. NG in regular play is all about area denial, good positioning, and keeping the defense structure steady. In MVM, though, well, it's all about your sentry. Keep hitting the thing until it goes boom, then build another one and repeat. Tiny Texans MVM meta all revolves around this fact, usually being the Rescue Ranger, the Wrangler, and the Stock Wrench or Hospitality. NG's other shotguns really aren't that useful in MVM, because your sentry does all the work. But if you want to ruin some 500 Tor asshole's day, go battle NG with a fully upgraded Pomson and watch them melt down like an unattended nuclear reactor.
Since Versus Saxon Hale's recently been made official, we thought to include as well... Wait, what's that, sir? This video was a remaster. The original came out 2 years later? The shitty game mode's been out for 2 years? Oh. Oh, well, that sucks. Well, is the game mode good? It's not. Oh, well, who gives a shit? Ah, fuck that anyway.
The Pomson is the worst weapon for NG by quite a mile. So since Valve cares about the game again, or something, let's take a refresh of the stats. First off, boost the speed of the projectiles, preferably from 1200 hammer units a second to 1800 hammer units a second. Also, boost the clip size from 4 to 6, because that simple downside isn't even fucking listed, and get rid of the cloak drain. However, keep the uber drain, and make it work against medics who have already popped, to give the weapon the niche of being an anti-medic weapon of sorts. If you hate this, tell us why, because it's a random idea we had 2 years ago, throw it at the wall, and it's stuck, just like a certain bath mat.
Alternatively, we could make an anti-sniper weapon because fuck that class. Boost the speed to 1800 HULs, but make the damage only fall off to 48. A tighter damage window with faster projectiles could make it a better mid to long range option instead of the purely close range shotguns. Also let them pass through people like the Bison, cause gimmicks are fun.
All in all,
Ants break. Ants break. Ants. We have ants break.
Ants break.
the Pomson is a pretty bad weapon. I have no clue in the whole wide Goimart why we decide to fix the specific garbage patch of a weapon. And with that, this has been your regularly scheduled program of amazing weapons and how to use them. I have been El King Fair.
I have been Sir Lord Aloe Vera the 23rd Junior.
And I will be Grandma.
And this is the end. Or is it? Nah, it won't be. AWAHTUT 2, the Overdose Remaster, coming soon.
The Plague Inc. devs donated